Good morning, Clocking the Gallup viewers. Welcome to our preview of racing today from Scottsville. It's Wednesday, the 31st of March, and the Ghost Rider is back after a very successful day on the weekend, where he tipped a great best bet with a good starting price. One value bet won, one value bet ran second, and there were a litany of trifectas and quartets in his 8 races selections. Today, racing turns to Scottsville, and we have 8 races carded there. The track condition today is listed as good to soft. False rail out 9 meters, the penetrometer 25, and they've had about 14 or 15 mils of rain in the last 7 days out at Scottsville. Ashton Aries not riding today. He is medically indisposed. So the 8 races carded. Let's run through the selections. First race off at 1 o'clock at Scottsville. And we'll go to the changes in race 1. Scratch number 15, Illicit Kiss, is out of the first race. Alamite's gone, number 1, Call Me the Headline. Blinkers off, no blinkers for the 6 firm decision in the first race. The selection here in race 1, and the Ghost Rider going for number 8 to win it, Gallic Chief for Gareth Van Zyl and Warren Kennedy after a very useful debut. And the son of Vercingetorix. Second goes to the 2, Coming in Hot, the Farney Bronco stable raiding on Wednesday. Third to the 7, Path to Fortune, first timer. And fourth to number 12, another first timer, very well bred son of Silvano Quizmaster. Anton Marcus gets the ride for Gareth Van Zyl as well. They're 8, 2, 7, and 12 in race 1. Race 2 is the start of the all-important place accumulator, the Ghost Rider PA, coming up shortly. This is off at 13:35, a juvenile plate for fillies over 1,200 meters. Let's go to the changes in race number 2. And number 13, Civil Rights, is now ridden by Sereno Mudley, gets the ride on that one. Right, the tip is for number 3, Rock On Filly. Now, I tipped this on debut when she won at a good price of 7.5 to 1. I think she showed a bit of class that day, and she's tipped to win again with Warren Kennedy for Gavin Van Zyl. Second goes to number 13, Civil Rights. Third to number 7, Tinder Dry. And fourth, number 9, Opening Shower. 3, 13, 7, and 9, race 2. Let's move on to the third race. That's off at 2:10. It's a maiden plate, and it's to be contested over 1,200 meters. In race 3, number 15, Trumpet Voluntary, is now ridden by Richard Faree. Also in race 3, number 2, Kimura. The cheap pieces go on. Number 7, Shamuzi, no tongue tie. And number 15, Trumpet Voluntary, also no tongue tie in the third race. The selection is horse number 9, tipped to win it. Number 9 being Casemiro. The Ghost Rider is very big on number 9, Casemiro, for Paul Lafferty and Anton Marcus. Second to number 5, Grey Ocean. Third goes to number 2, Kimura. And fourth to number 15, that being Trumpet Voluntary. 9, 5, 2, and 15 in race 3. On to the fourth race at 10-3, a merit-rated 98 handicap over 1,400 meters. In race 4, just having a look for the changes there. No changes. It looks like it's all clear. And here, number 7 gets the nod. 7 being Native Tongue for Justin Snaith and Richard Faree, son of Master of My Fate, who did win his last start at Scottsville. That was over 1,750. That comes back down in trip. 7 Native Tongue, tipped to win it. Second to number 4, Socrates. Third goes to number 11, that being Mr. Fitz. And fourth to number 6, Sir Michael. 7, 4, 11, and 6 in the fourth race. Let's move on to race 5, off at 3:25. This is a merit-rated 88 handicap over 1,600 meters. Race 5, you can scratch number 16, Mr. Gonzalez, comes out of the fifth race. Number 10, Full Blast, is now ridden by Sereno Mudley in race 5. And those are the changes there. On to the tip for the fifth race, and that is clearly for number 4, Kane Lyman Soda. Runs in the colours of Robert Bloomberg, now with the Garth Puller stable. Ex-Vaughan Marshall inmate, has his first run in KwaZulu-Natal and makes his debut at Scottsville today. Lyle Hewitson gets the ride, current leading jockey in the country. Kane Lyman Soda is tipped to beat number 3, Karoo Lark, for second. Third to number 1, Diamonds and Pearls. And fourth gets given to number 11, Victorious Man. Let's move on to race number 6 now, the 6th race on the card. And any changes in race 6? Just having a look for those. Yes, number 1, Basitsana, is now ridden by Sereno Mudley. Also, number 10, Pinch Me, is the mount of Stuart Randolph. Changes in race 6, jockey changes there. Let's move on to our selection here from the Ghost Rider. It is for the 11 that gets the vote. Silva Maria for Keegan DeMello and Dean Canamere. Won her last start in Cape Town, makes her debut in KwaZulu-Natal. I've got to tell you, she's a very impressive looker. I backed her last time purely on looks when she beat So Flawless by a neck. She's a very good looking horse. Second, number 13, Isla Marada or Isla Marada for second. Third goes to number 4, that being Rise. And then fourth to number 7, Twice to Sydney. Penultimate event of the day, on to race 7 at 16:35 is a merit rated 100 handicap, a sprint over 1100 meters. In race 7, number 1, Traveling Light, is ridden by Sereno Mudley. That's the jockey change in the 7th race. And here, the Ghost Rider is pretty big on the chances of number 10, Light That Loose, for Glenn Cotson and Raymond Danielson. Second to number 7, Good Rhythm. Third, number 6, Captain OP. And fourth, number 5, Filippo, 10, 7, 6, and 5. Takes us to the last race of the day. Race 8 at 8 minutes past 5 is a maiden plate fillies and mares over 1100 meters. And in race 8, number 12, Blanchetta, is now ridden by Keegan DeMello. Also note number 4, Bergada, has Alamites in front and races unshod behind. And tip for the last race, race 8, goes to the 16, Duchess of Sussex. Dennis Dry's teaming up with Lyle Hewitson. Now, they've only had 8 times they've teamed up together in the past for a win, 2/3 and a 4th. So they've been pretty much in the money. The daughter of Count de Bois, Duchess of Sussex, gets the vote here. Second to number 12, Blanchetta. Third goes to number 3, Golden Trip. And fourth to number 13, that being Capriana. 16, 12, 3, and 13. We'll come back very shortly with the Ghost Rider Place Accumulator and the best bet and the value bet for our midweek racing down in Pietermaritzburg. So as promised, here is the Ghost Rider Place Accumulator and the best bet and value bet for this Wednesday at Scottsville. The Place Accumulator will cost you 288 Rand for a full unit, 28 Rand 80s for 10%, and 57 Rand 60 for 20%. So Place Accumulator with an 8-race program begins in race number 2. So let's go to that. And here it's 3 and 13 in the first leg, Rock On Philly and Civil Rights by Banker 9, Casimiro. Then 4, 7, and 11, Socrates, Native Tongue, and Mr. Fitz. By 1, 3, and 4, Diamonds and Pearls, Karoo Lock, and Cane Lime and Soda. 4 numbers in the 6th race, being 4, Rise, 7, Twice to Sydney, 11, Silva Maria, and 13, Isla Marada. 7 and 10 in the penultimate leg, Good Rhythm and Light That Loose. And the last leg, 12 and 16, Blanchetta and Duchess of Sussex. 288 Rand a full unit in the Place Accumulator. The Ghost Rider, pretty bullish on his Place Accumulator selection today. The nap bet comes up early. It's in race 3, number 9, Casimiro. That is the best bet of the day. The value bet is in race 5, number 4, Cane Lime and Soda. That completes our look at racing at Scottsville on Wednesday. Don't forget, Neil and I will be back for Thursday's meeting at the Val. It's the beginning of a new month, Thursday, the 1st of April. And we also have that interview, which you can catch for Derby Day with Mike Wanklin and Graham Hawkins. More to come later in the week. Thanks for joining us here on Clocking the Gallop. And until Thursday, enjoy your KwaZulu-Natal racing.